about Crozier, his summer, and what you thought of his efforts?
Yeah, look. Overall, we've had a Ross has gone on record saying the amount of work we've done over summer, and we've come in on Saturdays, and we've got a lot more into them. And Crozier's one. Between Crozier, Sheridan, Lockie Neal, Cam Sutcliffe, they're all going into their fourth year now, and Crozier's one that's really worked hard. And you saw today at times he broke really hard on the 45 and ended up kicking 4 goals. And as Aaron has pointed out, there's a lot of competition for spots, and it's healthy competition, and it's what we want at the football club.
For Freo to continue to get the oldies got to hold up. The reality is how those guys come on. It's just as important to get the opportunity.
It is, and you look at even Matt Taberner today, and Matt Taberner took a couple of strong one-on-one marks, and we're doing a lot of work with Michael Apnis, which we've done over summer, and between those those first to fourth year bracket, it's really important. 25 and under, those players, we're making sure that we're putting a lot into them, and as you've said, we really need to get some reward out of those players. There's no time to waste, really.
You did 3 talls in the purple team, which looked like the midfielder side, which looked split in half. The purple team looked like you preferred. Is 3 talls something you're looking at doing?
Yeah, look, we've looked at it at different times, so we'll wait. Ross likes to trial different things at different times, and I really thought that Zach Clark stood up today as one of those talls, and he was very versatile with his running, but also had some really strong contests in the air. But there's really good competition between Jack Hanneth and Jonathan Griffin played last night, and Zach Clark, and of course there's Aaron and a young Craig Moller who we're putting a lot of work into. So we're really healthy in regards to our tools.
What did you make of Chris Mayne in defence on Saturday?
Yeah, so Chris Mayne still obviously he had a couple of good contests, but obviously Taberner took a couple of marks against Chris as well. So Chris is learning the ropes, playing in defence, and it's very important for us. Obviously, it's often spoken about our defensive half, and it's great to see Luke McFarlane and Lee Spur and Alex Silvani out there today. But Chris Mayne's gone down there in the past, and at different times he'll go forward, and a lot of the times also he'll go back. So, like anything, he's just adjusting to actually playing in defence.
Did you get everything you needed out of Johnson and Walters today? The plans we play hard?
Oh, we did. Yeah, so that was predetermined. They came into the game knowing that we wanted to get a half out of them, and look, I think Michael Walters, we just saw how important those small forwards are in Michael and Hayden Ballantyne, and he's sharp and lively, and you can hear him demanding out there, and Michael Johnson, is just very intelligent, and a lot of the younger Peel players that played today as top-ups, they just spoke about the communication in our defensive half between Duffield and Johnson and Spur, McFarlane. So they're a very smart group, and they've worked together for a long period of time.
Nick Subin's first half as well, Simon, was very impressive. Is he a player that's sort of like looking to press for a permanent midfield there?
Yeah, I think it's really important for Nick. He's had a great summer, and going into the midfield, particularly in that second term, you really saw Nick had he was important in a number of clearances, but then his follow-up run, and we need the likes of your Nick Subins and Zach Clarks and etc. for us to go to another level. You get reward for effort, and you can actually see that those guys have put in the effort over summer, and hopefully we get the reward.
Just on Johnson, obviously a serious injury he's been through. How sort of a good a sight was that to see him running pretty freely off half-back, just like we always said?
Yeah, look, it's great to see him out there, and it was a significant injury, and he's just worked very, very diligently with our medical team, and he is very important to us. We obviously didn't have him towards the end of the season, and they're big games, and so we've got to be very careful through the process, but he's doing all the work, and he's feeling good, so it was great.
Give us an update on Nat 5, how he's going.
Yeah, so Nat 5's travelling well. We had a number of players train prior to the game today, and look, Nat's tracking well, and he'll be right to go come Nat 1, hopefully.
Is it concerning that injuries against coupled in pre-season?
No, not at all. Not at all. We really over pre-season, players are pushed to the limits, and you do find that towards the end, some are just holding on. But that's where it's important. We're in the hands of the medical and conditioning team at different times, and we've been really happy with our pre-season. But it's everyone's on a level playing field at the moment. 18 teams are in exactly the same position, so It's just a matter now of us just focusing over the next couple of weeks and just managing players so they're right to go come round one.
Of the guys that didn't play today, is there any concerns injury-wise for those, or is it more just managing the work?
Oh, really? So Ryan Crowley woke up with a wry neck, so probably needs a new pillow or something like that. You'll find Tendai Mzungu will be full training on Monday and be right next week. So you find a large chunk of the players will be around next week. So we haven't got any great concerns.
Youngsters-wise that are out there today, I thought like Connor Blakely stuff did well. How are they progressing so far?
Yes, Connor Blakely, Lockie Weller, Josh DeLuca, our first years, they played today, and look, it's a great learning experience for those guys. I think they're realising just how quick the game is and getting used to transition. And but Connor shows that he's composed, he's competitive. He was hard in the contest at different times today, and for him, what I've found with the younger players that have come into our system, they're all very professional and they've been great with their effort and they want to learn, which makes our job easy.
Just on Chris Mayne, is he still viewed as a lock for a sort of best 22 somewhere on the field, or has he been asked to prove himself a bit in a different role this summer?
He hasn't been asked to prove himself in a different role. Chris Mayne's very important to our football club, and I think you look back at Chris Mayne, between Mayne, Ballantyne and Walters, the pressure that they can put on in our forward line, and at Chris Mayne's best, he's a very, very good footballer, and we're just, these games are very important to look at versatility, and we may be called on to use that at different times throughout the year. So we need a team that's flexible, and that's why we're looking at Chris down back.
Morabito wasn't out there again today. How's he progressing?
Yeah, look, Anthony's just steadily going through the program, and he's tracking along fine.
Is there a chance he'll play?
We'll wait on the medicos for that. It's step by step for Anthony, and we'll be guided by our medical department.